We're a little bit late. We've been pausing and stopping the live stream. Thank God for that. So, again, you'll be hearing this halftime talk later than it should have been. But here we are. I wanted to talk about it in Liverpool, everybody, and I'll open it for you first, man.
Disappointing first half. I don't know what we've been. I don't really know what we've been doing. We need to make some more shots. That's just common sense. We need to make some more shots. Yeah, because it's not like we haven't been having the opportunity. We've just been missing a lot. I don't know. You were talking about maybe my mom was talking about maybe they're tired or something, but that's not an excuse. I mean, you told me that it was like 3 games in a row we haven't scored. That's unacceptable.
Yeah, 1 going 4. The tiredness thing it's true, and I think if you think about most teams that have a lethal 3 or just a front 3 that's pivotal in their play, I don't know a stat, so I don't want to assume, but I'd imagine that there's a stat saying that our front 3 players played the most of any consistently. But that's really Klopp's doing. I mean, he doesn't have to play that same front 3 as much as he does, but he chooses to do that. So I agree with my man. I mean, tiredness it's part of athletics, it's sports. You got to get past that. And it's just it's another game that, I'm pretty much saying the same thing I say every game. It's a frustrating 45 minutes of football. If not 90 minutes. So it's just, it's disappointing. And Origi has to make that goal. I'm sorry. We've all been talking about sitting Firmino to play Origi. That's the best chance of the game. And I know it hits the target, but just finish it, bro. I cannot believe that ball didn't go in the net. I can't believe it. And that's everything that a Sean Dice team wants. Frustration. If you can't beat a Sean Dice team like that, then at the end of the game, there's a fluke yellow card for Fabinho. There's some issue with him and one of the players. I don't even know what really happened. I don't know if you caught it.
Oh, I saw.
It seemed like they tried to say Fabinho kicked out or something like that. I don't know.
They tried to say that Fabinho kicked him, but if you look at it closely, it looks like the other dude kind of shoved him.
Right. So the instigator doesn't really get any sort of discipline from what I saw, which, again, people say that we're sour fans for complaining about refs and calls, but let's just be honest. First, let me say, I don't want to blame refs for our poor form.
Yeah.
But in certain games and certain times, you just need the ref to do what's right. We saw the City game last night, and the goal they score again. I'm not trying to be sour or anything, but it's just ridiculous. How they scored, how that goal is counted. It's just unbelievable. But anyway, Klopp can say whatever he wants about the Burnley manager. I don't think he likes him. I don't think they like each other really. They're professional. I just feel like there's some underlying issue, and so this game was already going to be tough no matter what happened in the games before. But because the games before were so bad, this one it feels that much more difficult. A game like this, if you win those other games, or you at least get, you don't lose any. But yeah, let's say we win those other games. This game was always going to be tough. It was always a game, if we would have won the other ones, to say, okay, Burnley's tough, a draw at home, not the worst situation. Burnley don't look really threatening. Maybe you think differently. They don't look like they're really threatening our goal that much. So in the second half, I just need to see more. I mean,
the first 10 minutes, still, I felt like that we were gonna win this game because it looked like, because we were passing, it looked like we probably do. We had more
possession.
Yeah, possession, and we just looked more in control. But also, I was saying Trent is gonna score sometime. Then he got the opportunity, and then
he
somehow, he did that too. And then he did, but
bro, and that's what I'm saying. Like something just isn't right. It's not. I mean, this team looks dead, and I hate. The game isn't over yet, but
because the Origi thing happened, and then you have Trent just.
I can literally play back the last 4 halftime talks that I've had, and it would be the same thing: disappointment, not good enough, frustrating. Awful. I mean, think of all the adjectives you want to think of. It's just bad. It's just bad right now. And It's not about people are saying Klopp took a risk with the lineup. This is not a risk. This was the best lineup he could have gone with based on recent results. So I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like Henderson will probably come in the second half at some point. Hope the changes are, if the game continues this way, I hope the changes are sooner. But then again, you just wonder, are the changes going to make a difference, really? And that's what guys like Minamino need to just really make a difference. If you come on, you have got to change the game. It's as simple as that. And I hate to put that pressure on them, but this is where we're at now. If the guys that are on there can't do it, then go ahead. Firmino, Salah, go ahead.
Yeah, I also haven't seen, like, Ox I didn't see
Is he even playing?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't see him at all in the game.
And that's the thing. It's like, bro, you get these opportunities.
They close up on his face sometimes, but other than that, you don't see him.
I mean, and then people can be quick to say, well, he hasn't played a long time. Whatever, bro. It's time to tie them boots up and get ready to go. This is your chance. Do something in the game. I'll get on to Genie later. Genie probably won't be with us next season, is what I'm thinking. And that's just a different topic for a different day and a full video on that, what I think about that. What I think about that might be surprising to some of you, but I'll leave it at that. But the guys on the pitch right now, the 11 that we have, it's to beat Burnley. All due respect to Burnley, it's enough to beat Burnley. And we're struggling with Burnley. And it's not that we haven't, look, that Origi chance, no matter what happens at the end of this game, that's going to bother me. We can go ahead and win 2-3-0, which I don't think will happen. But if we do win, that missed chance is still a problem for me, because we're all rooting for Origi, and I say that kind of loosely because clearly we all aren't, but you and I are.
Yeah.
Most fans I know,
like
we wanted Origi to get some more time. You're starting from the jump. That's your chance, and that chance taken gives you a world more. That just gives you that much more confidence, gives you that much more willpower to just fight through it and maybe get another goal. But the fact that you missed that's got to weigh on his mind right now. And he's got that kind of weird smile on his face. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe that's just about him saying, all right, you know what? Let me take this game by the scruff of his neck and just take over and get a goal. But it's the same things I'm saying every game. It's just frustrating.
And also, you were talking about Ox and like how people would like to say that he hasn't really been playing that much. Well, if you haven't been playing that much, you want to prove yourself even more. And he hasn't been trying to prove himself, so he needs to sit on that bench unless he wants. And
that's a good point, but it's not even about proving himself, because we all know what he can do.
Yeah,
the manager knows. It's just about asserting yourself and just play, and like being reintroducing yourself to the side. You know, just reminding us, not even proving, just reminding us of what you can offer. And there's nothing. And I know it's a low block team. They play very defensively, but come on, man. We got a lot of great players on that pitch, and nothing has come from it. It's beyond frustrating. And again, back to Trent. That set piece, that is just atrocious, man. That's atrocious. We all rooting for Trent. We're all Liverpool supporters, but what is that? I mean, really, because you don't offer much defensively, and luckily against Burnley, you don't really need to. But at least bring something in the attacks. I mean, get the ball on target, bro. I mean, he has 2 shots that he just skies. It's almost like he's trying to hit somebody in the stand that he didn't like. You know, somebody maybe that bullied him back in the day. They trying to hit him in the face with, like, why is the ball going that high? I don't understand. Anyway, that's it from us for halftime. We'll see you guys at the end of the game.